Deadpool is coming to the MCU. I know people still don't believe it, but it is happening. It's going to happen sooner rather than later. Recently, talking to The Big Thing, yes, that's the actual outlet, the creator of Rob Liefeld is still not certain and very worried about Deadpool in the MCU. You guys probably are all very much aware of who Rob Liefeld is. If you've ever looked into Marvel Comics for more than 5 minutes, you've seen his name. He's just one of those names that jumps out at you for various reasons, from his unique, let's put it that way, art style that lacks feet, fingers, and, well, everybody knows the exaggerated proportions and the pouches, to the characters he's most well known for, such as Deadpool. So, of course, whenever Deadpool is brought up, Rob Liefeld likes to chime in. So he was asked about if there's any updates specifically that he's aware of in regards to Deadpool, because again, he's going to be credited for Deadpool even if he never shows up or does anything with it, because they have to, right? He created Deadpool. He says that, look, he's been a fan of the MCU, but he's also a big fan of mature content, and Disney doesn't do it so much. So, okay? And he says that, look, he's worried about it. He's unsure how they're going to be able to handle Deadpool because, again, Disney hasn't produced R-rated comic book films. So he's worried about that. But he's excited to see what they're going to do. But of course, he's going to remain nervous because of what they've done with the other 2 Deadpool films that's so different than anything else. He also added that he believes that Marvel Studios, Kevin Feige, and Disney should all stay out of Ryan Reynolds' way and let him make the Deadpool movie that he wants, because that's what it should be. Now, this is the only part of the, thing I'm going to contest. We got more of what Ryan Reynolds wanted with Deadpool 2. And nobody talks about Deadpool 2. Literally nobody. That movie was forgotten like 2 weeks after it came out. Like, people just didn't want to talk about it because they let Ryan Reynolds do more of it. So maybe take it back a step. And I trust Marvel Studios will oversee this and let Ryan Reynolds put his input in. But it's still going to be a good script first and foremost, and then focus on the Ryan Reynolds effect, which I think that's how it should be handled, honestly. But again, I think we're just going to keep hearing from Rob Liefeld like this every so often, and then at some point he's just going to get upset, and we're going to talk about how good old Uncle Rob is upset about something and yelling at the clouds and, whatever else. But he says he's liked some of the recent products, so he trusts them. So I guess we'll see what happens. We'll see if they can satisfy Mr. Pouch himself.